All right, DOT community, welcome to a part two live stream for the Dawn of Titans Lunar Festival. I'm gonna go ahead and take a moment and get some stuff dropped over. Brain, suppers, what's going on, bud? Let's get some links going. Copy the link. Let's head to band. Let's head to line. Rick, what's up? OMG, OMG, OMG. Just finished Black Panther. Freaking pumped. I actually got out of that just a couple hours ago myself. So I caught that today. Sergion, hello. Now, of course, Rick, no spoilers or anything like that. But maybe we can chat about it just a little bit. I thought it was an okay movie. But we'll start out with DOT first before we get too deep, too sidetracked. I think we spent enough time getting super sidetracked last night. But I guess after a little while, I'll just kind of get a little slap happy. Brain, Black Panther good? It was a good movie. Here's my one challenge when looking at it. Now that I just said I'm not going to get distracted, but I find Marvel to be extremely predictable now. So I mean, the graphics were cool. The fight scenes were okay. Pretty typical Marvel battle scenes and all that kind of good stuff. And trust me, I mean, I love Marvel and all that good stuff, but it's just predictable. All right, so just getting some final stuff posted all over the place. Okay, that's up. Let's give the neck a crack. And let's get into some grinding. Killmonger, you say Rick has to be the best villain they have ever had. He was, I think he was one of the more ruthless villains, maybe, but best is that's a strong word. But let's go ahead and get into where we're at. Probably going to keep this stream a bit shorter. Not going to go full on length that we did last night. Last night was practically 5 hours. So it was just about 10 minutes under. Here, I'm probably going to keep this to, I don't know, we'll say roughly an hour. Typically have a habit of going to at least 2. And we'll just see how that goes. I'm well fed, decently rested. And let's see, let's go ahead and do our soul progress update. All right, so we are at 12,720. Got 280 until the next one. We've gone up 3 ranks since I signed off yesterday, so we're at 82, which I think we left off at 85. Reward-wise, again, we are working our way into the gold tier right now. Last night we collected on stream Solgar, who has some lethal spearmen if you're a lightning ranger in the near future. That's pretty much what I'm hoping for. So we're on our way to the 13,000. Probably won't hit 18,000 on stream, but I plan on getting through that at least tonight. So that's the progress, because I won't have any time to really grind out much tomorrow. Speaking of which, time-wise, we still have 1 day and 8 hours to go. Rank-wise, we are going to be falling right into that epic token. And let's get a look at the leaderboard of how everything's going. ERU is up top, Wukong Gods is right there at number 2. Events Nord, number 3. Soulless NKC, number 4. And Log is there at 5. So, yeah, it's looking all the top teams here, almost the full top 10, are close to about a million or more souls. Figure that's probably around, what, minimum 30,000 souls a player, probably somewhere around that. So we'll get in, just do our grinding. Going to target some of those baby lands again. Let's get some hellos shouted out here. Zalan, hey, what's going on? Thanks for coming back to the stream today. You're going to try and stream 2 tonight. Well, I will be keeping it pretty short, so it definitely can be yours this evening. So Fetch, it's 9:30 a.m. where you're at. Well, right now it is 16:29 for me. Max, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. There's a lot, yeah. I'm at 350 now, so that last little push last night got me to about those 350 subs, which hopefully we just kind of keep that climbing. Max, you finished the event. Very nice, very nice. Rick, you're not going to be making it to 12K. Gems holding you back, not enough tokens, combination of both. Oh, there's a crash. Joe Morris, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining me. Joe, you just finished. Nice. Congrats. You like your Wukong? We'll keep going at some baby lands here. Try and do just more speed stuff. And we'll grind out a set with just 1.2. Gotta do some math again. So let's see. We've got 4,000 souls to go to hit at least. No, we got 6,000. 6,000 souls to go. If I did it 12 souls at a time, that's 500 raids more to do. Costs me 3 portal stones apiece. That's 1,500 portal stones I need multiplied by 6 gems. Means I need at least 9,000 gems to do it the grind way, which gives me 9,000 gems to go ahead and spend on relic boosts. Ganja Tech. Hello, welcome to the stream. You're a first timer? That's okay. Nothing wrong with having a little bit of that Gaming Jaeger virginity just broken a bit on that stream today. So we'll go ahead and welcome you to the stream. Hopefully you stick around. Give us an update, Ganja, where you're at if you're doing some DOT grinding yourself. Joe Morris says, hey, he's okay. You'll post it up in line. Okay, cool. Definitely look to see it. I touch. You're at 98 and 99 souls with 1 day left. Never going to make 12K. Well, do you have 9,000 souls? Gems, sorry. You got 9,000 gems? If you have 9,000 gems, you can get 6,000 souls if you're ready to do 500 raids. Solgar, I won't lie, I'm just a little disappointed in what I got from Solgar. Now, I honestly am not very familiar with Solgar's skills, what his pool basically is. But I don't feel like he's going to be a priority for me until lightning becomes a thing for sure. Ganji finished the event. Nice. Another Titan. Well, that's one thing we got to do. We got to go through and collect some Titans and spells from my treasure room here. Got a few hours on some of it. Let's make a little space real quick. Just run through this for a moment. How about we upgrade? Yeah, we were giving it a shot last night. Let's go ahead and upgrade some lightning stuff. Just because we're using Arvan. And 4. There we go. Let's see what we got. Rick, you have 0 gems. Spent every single gem. What's my Solgar skills? I haven't seen a bad one yet. Well, Rick, that's because you have not seen my Solgar yet. All right, we'll do that in just a moment. I'm going to try not to be too bad on some ADD stuff going on here. So we're going to pick up some spells. Oh, nope, I'm all out of room for spells. Let's go ahead and... troops, 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 troops. Let's go ahead and pick up these Titans. That's 3 Titans. 4. 5. 6. There we go. 7. 8. 9. 10. There we go. Double digits. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Maybe. There we go. All right, 15. And let's pick up... Am I still at the end? Okay, let's grab some of these portal stones that were in here. And then we'll jump over to Solgar. Don't let me forget. We'll see what's going on. While I'm doing that, so anyone here, go back through and watch some more of that DOT live stream. Wait, what am I looking for? Did I pass any of them up? No, okay, that was a terror spell. Go back and watch any more of that 17, almost actually 18 hours worth of live streaming yesterday. You guys look forward to seeing some more of that. Ganja, my treasure room looks like yours. Yeah, it's lots and lots of hoarding. Rick Thorhill did an awakening at level 46. Now Militia have 50 crit and AP with 20k health. Easily they drop Goliaths and Imps. Wow, nice. All you take is 4 Militia and Thorhild, and they take down hordes of enemies. Nice, nice, nice. Rick, I've got to say, I do love the fact that you have this tendency to kind of use other Titans that most people are not touching at the moment, and I love that. HSK, pretty pleased with your draw. I've got to take a look at that and see what we've got. But let's go ahead, and I'll show you the Solgar that I have. We have Spearman Critical, Spearman Resist against Physical, Spearman Resist against Lightning, Spearman Damage against Titans, and Spearman Resist against Lightning. So, I mean, right there off the base, he's 90% Spearman Resist against Lightning, which I'm hoping this Solgar then becomes extremely valuable with his Spearman once we ever see lightning come into the game. So really puts out some damage there. So we'll see. Well, you know, Rick, maybe my spearman can go up against your Thorhild or your up against your Arvan. Let's see what we've got going on for just a moment. Looks like I just dropped off with a little bit of stream health. Let's give that a moment and see if we can kind of get that to come back into action. Okay. I think it's just a little Wi-Fi here at the hotel. It's just a little lazy. We'll see. Try not to push it too much, but if it doesn't work out all that well, then I won't push the stream. YouTube's telling my stream health is a bit on the low side. But now it looks like the stream health is picking back up, so that's good. Ganjay, agree. I'm happy that the spells and troops are going back into the treasure room and they're not just booting anything out of your army camp right now. Max, you got Solgar from the event, and you did a pull and got him, so you got a second one. Which one was better? Do you like the one from the temple pull better, or the one from the event, excuse me, the event better? Ugh. What kind of skills did you get on yours? Let's see, Rick. Yeah, 2 lightning skills can be a little bad, but yeah, Arvan and Thorhild would have problems. So, yeah, we'll see. Double lightning go in. What's going on? Welcome to the stream, though. But yes, double lightning. Base right now is just 90%. So when that goes up, I think that'll probably get at that 100% lightning resist, which for becomes a thing. And I just roll in with my spearmen. I'll be ready for it. You don't know, Max, which one you're happy with, so you'll post it up in band, but you're heading to sleep. Cool. That's cool. My soul count, Godan, is just over 12,000. Where are you at now? Let's see, so fetch from your past experience, you feel pulls are better than event titans. Okay? Godan, you're over 15, so there you go. You are still well ahead of me. And I did cut the audio on my game, just an FYI, guys, because we'll see. Maybe I'll turn on the sound effects, but the music has a tendency to glitch a bit when I stream. We'll see if the sound effects give it any problems. Yeah, a little bit. We'll see how it goes through one battle. If it's no good, we'll cut it. I'm already hearing a little scratching myself. Oh yeah, it sounds more like a battle, techno battle. Isn't that just hellacious? Andalina, thank you, Evan. Your lovely roar. Yep, goodbye. So you're stuck with just a lovely me. Soldier, what's up? Welcome to the stream, bro. Nazar, hello. Welcome to the stream. Let's see, Godan, gotta put a pause on grinding and streaming. Catch up with us all as conditions allow. Well, catch you later, Godan. Thanks for popping in. Arch, what's up? So fetch. So Dragons is on the cusp of rank 50 for the event. Would I rather have a Solgar or an Epic? Well, based off of my current Solgar, I don't know if a second one would be hot on my priority list, where the Epic gives you a chance at different things. However, getting a Solgar, you at least know you're getting a guaranteed 4-star. If you go with the Epic, you've got a chance at getting a level 15 2-star. So I would myself, I'd probably go with the second Solgar. Anthrax, huzzah! Welcome to the stream. Ganja, that's a cool little skull that you put in the comments there. But yeah, so that would be fetch. I think that'd be my verdict there, is going with the Solgar, because that's at least the 4-star. I think that's what I'm going to go ahead and stick with, is I'd say go for the Solgar. Now we at Sanctuary, we will probably just be sticking with our Epic token. However, if for any reason, I don't think this is going to be an event where teams start dropping. I don't think they're going to start cutting souls for different rewards. I think everyone's going to aim for that second Wukong. So I don't think that'll be knocking us down whatsoever. But let's say for some reason we lose 20 ranks and end up down in that 4-star Earthbreaker, or whatever it is. I think that's what it is. I know there's a few on the team that wouldn't mind getting that either, so wherever we fall for this event, we'll be pretty happy with it. We'll see. We'll do just a couple more of these. We'll refill some portal stones, and we'll do a relic pull as well. Let's see if we can repeat the three-peat from last night's stream. Zalan or Fetch, I think you're out there too. No, Fetch, you're over in Japan, you said, right? Anyone head out to Wawa today to go find that Hawaiian water? Because I'm telling you, it's good. Talking about bottles of water, that was that one right there. On the plus side, Seattle weather's a bit nicer today. Got some sunshine. Although, while I was watching Black Panther, about 3/4 of the way in, boom, power goes out in the whole area of the movie theater. Just for, I don't know, it was maybe 10 minutes. So the movie, everything just went black screen. And we just had to kind of sit around for a little bit. Came on pretty quick, which was nice, though, at least. I mean, it was only a 10-minute power outage, but looks like all the stores in the area had gone out. So my Black Panther viewing today was a bit interrupted, but it was all right. At least it wasn't happening right during, like, a very climatic scene. There's a little bit more talk. Rick, Godan has probably the best Solgar you've ever seen. We'll have to check out what it would be. looks like it's going to be refill time. So let's go ahead and use up a few of these first. Forgot I got those. But my goal definitely is to get Wukong tonight. See if we can make that happen. Anyone else going to be snagging Wukong today that hasn't already picked them up? Rick, power outage during Black Panther, Illuminati, maybe. No, weather related. It was raining, I don't know, maybe fairly decently, so I'm assuming that probably had something to do with it. Knocked it out to the movie theater, and then I went right down the street to the office store to get some copies made for work tomorrow, and they had said that they lost power as well, and a few of the other stores were saying the same thing. Back here at my hotel, even they said they had some glitches with the lights, but never a full outage. And it was the whole movie theater, not just the one theater, one auditorium. So it was a good movie. One theater played 50 Shades instead of Black Panther, and the crowd went nuts. Yikes! That would be a bit of a shocking pull to suddenly kind of come through. Ganja, you pulled a level 25 Runa with one of your epic tokens. You were so pumped. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be an army of Runas that will win the day in Dawn of Titans. Rick, you must be super close to Wukong now, huh? Is that's me? That's a no. Not sure if you may be asking someone in the comments as well too, but I'm still, I don't know, don't think I'm quite at 13,000 souls yet, right? We started just under 12. So I still have at least 5,000, 5,500 souls to go. You thought it was a preview until 10 minutes in. Yeah, that would not be fun. That would not be the movie mix that I'd want to be shocked with there. Rick, you're going to put all runas on your land defenses. Are you going to max all those runas? That'll be the difference. Will you put in the time and energy to max all of those runas for land defense? So let's see. We've got 30 minutes in, 15 people watching. Thanks for joining me on the stream today. If you tapped in a little bit afterwards, just an FYI, this is going to be a bit of a shorter stream. I'm hoping to catch a few other streamers tonight, sit back and actually do some grinding while hanging out in the chat with you all. Probably going to target around an hour for the stream this evening on my end. Don't know if I can do another 5 hours of just sitting at my desk here doing the streaming. Let's see, I think we ate up all those itty bitty lands. All right, let's go ahead and recharge. Let's go ahead and do a pull. I'm going to do the daily bonus first. If this is a 3-star, we can jump right over. 2-star. No, that's okay. Probably going to get a 2-star. That's my theory. Whatever you get in the daily pull immediately rolls over into your first relic pull. Zip, 2-star. Pure coincidence, most likely, but let's just say that totally happens. $66 souls at a time. So you got a less snipe and trying to rack up on your relics to max out, so more, but also make room for the possible relic event next week. Yeah, so that's what you're holding out for, is hoping that a relic event comes around. Nice. Catch Candor Kid's Black Panther review. Yeah, I saw he uploaded one. He said it was a spoiler-free review, so I will probably catch that and just see what his opinion of it was. I dig that he puts those out there. Are you just gonna walk around? There you go. Do something, Arvan. We're about to get taken down. We're about to see the Arvan Trust fall. Here it comes. Arvan Trust fall. There we go. I got some spells to burn up. Let's just freeze you. Freeze you. Oh, that frame per second drop is just insanely brutal on that stream. Oh, who am I using right now? I'm using Solgar right now. Didn't even realize I switched like that. Whoop. He's still getting that 1.2 boost at least. He wasted my time on other Panthers. Even low-level ones are just obnoxious to deal with. What do we got happening over here? $31, $43, $52. You're all doable, but you're not going to let me move as fast as I want to move. With my absolutely awesome level 6 Arvan. Yeah, killing it. Here we go. Do have Solgar there. What the? That's okay. I think he's still got the boost and all that good stuff. So we had the Solgar Trust Fall there, not Arvan Trust Fall. Good thing is, they both do the same Trust Fall. I guess I just really wasn't paying attention that I swapped out my Titans there. Rick, clearly you caught it there in the comments, so thanks for calling me out on that one, because I was not paying attention. Solgar and Grimwald have lightning, but only Arvan has over 14k lightning damage and boosts himself. Yes, that is why if I probably were to roll around with a lightning titan, I probably would go with Arvan, being that he is all self-buffing with the lightning. I think that's the way to definitely use lightning at the moment. Art, you want to see Solgar's skills? I will show them to you. Just remind me to go ahead and switch back. All right, so one more time. Here's the Solgar I got from the event. Spearman critical. Spearman resist against physical. Resist lightning. Damage Titans. And resist lightning again. So that is the Solgar I got from the event. But I am currently wanting to use Arvan. Who my Arvan, just to show his skill, lightning damage, critical, critical, AP, and critical. My goal would be, if I ever go about maxing him, it will be putting all the lightning relics. Like I do have some 4 stars and multiple 3-star lightning relics that I would put onto Arvan when the time comes. Right now, he's not a primary Titan for me, so he's not getting a whole lot of love. Only reason why I'm using him now is just because we have some baby lands available in this league. I could use Astaroth, I could use Siegfried, but I felt like just mixing it up and bringing Arvan off the bench. He's been sitting there for a long time. Arch, wow, bad luck. You know, that's at the moment, it's not the greatest skill set. But if lightning comes out, my spearmen at base right now are 90% lightning resist. So let's say we get a lightning ranger sometime in the not too distant future. My spearmen might be the troop to go with to counter that lightning ranger, because put on some spearmen relics, put on some lightning resist relics for the Titan, Solgar, and excuse me, totally just roll in and probably get at least 100% lightning resist. So Rick Arvan might as well be called Thor. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Happy Saturday, Garrett. Welcome back to the streams. Going on 5 p.m. West Coast here. Like I said, this is going to be a short stream for me. I'm thinking maybe just around an hour or so. We'll just kind of see what an even usage of Portal Stones and Relics come out to. I don't care much necessarily have to end on the hour or anything like that, but if we can time about 1 hour, use up some Portal Stones, use up some Relics, we'll have a nice good stream that way. Again, we'll just do a little bit of promotion here, right? Make sure that if you're not subbed, if you're not liked, make sure you do that on the channel. Keep up to speed with all the videos that we drop. Not only the live streams, but also the sneak peeks, Talk of Titans, and event rundowns that we do. So not only sub, like, but make sure if you click sub that you do click that nice little bell icon so you get all those notifications when any video is uploaded. And if you do also do other social media, make sure you follow me on Twitter for any retweets by gaming stuff in general, not only just Dawn of Titans. And Instagram as well. I started up an Instagram a little while ago for the gaming aspect of my life, doing some behind the scenes and just kind of keeping some posts going of what kind of videos I am uploading there as well. And I plan on doing some more behind the scenes type of stuff moving forward. Let's see, Garrett, West Coast there as well, Southern California. Nice. I'm up in Seattle, Washington right now, just for the weekend, getting some work done up here. Ganja definitely not getting any younger, waiting on these new lightning troops at all whatsoever. With thunder, as you said, right? Bring some lightning, bring some thunder. Just bring it. I think we're all ready for it. And new troops, for sure. King Joshua, what's the soul count? I will pull it up in just a moment. We started just a bit over 12K. I think I might maybe be somewhere around, maybe by 13 by now. Not up too high. If you are interested in following me on social media, check this out. This is what we'll do here, right? We'll throw this up for just a moment. Self promotion. Again, you can connect with me online. You can add me as a friend there so I can add you to some chats. My ID is DOT Fandrel. On Twitter, you can follow me. My handle is at Jaeger the Gamer. And on Instagram, you can find me simply as Gaming Jaeger. Now back to your regular programmed DOT streaming. Thatch, all right, time to actually wake up. Catch you on the flip side. For sure, bud. All right, let's get a quick peek here. Soul count at the moment 13,272. That is where we're at. So as of right now, that also just added the epic token to the collection. So we will be on our way now to 2,000 gems, which would be nice if we can pick that up. Then we can do another pull. And we will start working our way into the new 4 stars of the Mass Dragon, the Lost Medallion. And I would love to get to that 24K 4-star Jade statue, but I don't think it's going to happen. With my gem count having to spend both on relic pulls and portal stones with only a day left, I think my end goal, I will definitely be happy with Wukong. That's what I want. That's what I have to have. And if I still have some change left over in my gems, then I will go ahead and keep going. Because if anything, a second epic token wouldn't be bad either. So that's what we'll be pushing for. Now, I doubt I'm going to get Wukong on stream. But I'm hoping that if I'm watching a few other streamers tonight, then I can at least get Wukong with the DOT community, either while streaming or while chilling with you all in someone else's chat. Windmill. You're obstructing my view, windmill. Arvan here is lasting it through some battles. He's not trust falling it each time, so he's putting in some work. Now, I wouldn't mind. This is just a small detail here, but I notice here in the picture Arvan has purple lightning on his weapons. I wouldn't mind seeing purple lightning actually on them versus the blue that it is. And the reason why I say that is because ice damage already has a blue glow to it. So I think it'd be kind of nice to maybe see lightning get a different color to its glow, right? So right now Arvan does have, he's got lightning, but I mean honestly from a distance that looks like it could be ice just because it's glowing blue. Now you get on top of it, of course you can see all that lightning move around. Yet again, awesome detail by DOT. But when you're looking at this, I think it'd be pretty cool if that was actually that darker purple like they show in those thumbnail pictures. Just my opinion. I mean, that is one thing I just absolutely love about Dawn of Titans, is this kind of detail to it. I mean, right here, live in gameplay, we've got that lightning just pulsing across his battle axes. Trust fall. There we go. And they're still glowing at least. Oh, Soldier. You gotta grab 2 more of those lunar bundles for next week. Nice, nice. Who in the hell is raiding my garrison? Man. Arvan almost at 7. At DS. That's cool. I'm not sweating it. All my lands are wide open for you. You got to go for the castle right now. Maybe it was your daily or something like that. It's all good. It's all good. No sweat off my back. Just another name on the shit list. All right, so where are we at here? To get to those 2,596 more souls, to have to push it to 14. All right, let's go ahead and do another pull. So I started the event with basically 30,000 souls. 3-star. Ooh, let's go ahead and just do another one. I'm going to use them anyways. Give me another 3-star. Give me another 3-star. Ah, that's okay. Beats a 1-star. So far, I have spent 18,000 gems to get into this event so far. AoE Centurion. Arvan is cool. I think so. I think Arvan is actually a pretty neat looking Titan. And I feel bad that he just sits on the bench there. And King Joshua, did I get that Arvan in the Valhalla event? You know, I honestly don't remember when I picked up Arvan. I cannot recall when I got him. I know when they did that whole Valhalla, I did pick up all those lightning relics. That's when I got pretty much all those. When did I get Arvan? I think I went for him in an event. All right, and I might have picked him up when he was an award there. But it's been a while. I mean, I've had him for a pretty long time now. All right, we'll use up the 2-star first. Ganja, your Lunar Pack already ended. That is a bummer. I'll have to look and see if the timer is still on mine. That might have been the case. That might have been why I went for. Now that you say that, Joshua, King Joshua, sorry, Your Highness. I think the one reason why I probably did go for Arvan is because if he was that one portal stone when it was you're able to cap and get the souls as well, that would have been probably a big reason why I did actually go for Arvan, is he would have been a lot more achievable for a smaller cost. Garrett, you accidentally pulled a level 30 Arvan today. Nice. That is an accident that I would take all the time. Whether you want them or not, that's some pretty good food, even if you've got multiples. But I've got to say, my Arvan I am pretty happy with. I'd have to slip them into the DOT database. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and just do it for a moment. Am I all out here? All right, let's go ahead and refill. Let me go to the DOT database for a second. And while he raids, I'm going to see what his numbers, Arvan's numbers, come out to. DOT database, which, of course, by the way, is one of the most amazing Dawn of Titans tools that's out there. Thanks to Yuki for that one. Soldier, it's over on your main, but still going on your mini. Okay, all right. Anthrax dropping a hey there to Soldier and Garrett. Gandra, you said 8 hours early. Like it ended 8 hours early. Huh. Not that we haven't had Titan, or not, sorry, not Titan, timer errors in the past. Come on, internet. Man, I must be in a struggling zone here. DOT database. Load up. 100%. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and jump to 4-star Arvan. Let's see, he was going to be at level 60 eventually. Skill number 1. Titan lightning damage. Skill number 2. Titan critical. Skill number 3. Titan AP. Skill number 4. Oh, no, wait, sorry. Critical. Then AP. Last one. Titan critical. Ooh. Having a lightning damage down there would have been nice. That last skill, if it was lightning mastery, would have been 90% lightning damage there. But let's see, he's got critical. So let's go ahead and see. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Arvan, when max tier, his skills are going to be first one, 60% Titan lightning damage, then 30% critical, 36% Titan critical, 36% Titan AP, and 44% Titan critical. So I will have 110% critical, which is, that's okay, it's 10% over, but at 100% critical, that means every single attack will be 3 times damage for him. So he's got 36% AP, but it'd be nice if that was just a little bit more. Garrett, he's got good skills. Damage, AP, crit. See, I like that too. I think damage and AP have to go together. Ricky say, yes, if I ever level Arvan, he will rule the world. I think, I mean, not too bad. So critical, 3 times damage. So right now, his lightning damage would be 6,484. 6,484 times 3. So somewhere around like 19. 6,484 times 3. 19,452 would be his damage output every single hit. That's cool. And of course I can put some lightning relics on him as well. So I mean maybe he'll be a project there. Salon, hope everyone who normally buys gems stocked up on Lunar deals. You will need them next event. Dun dun dun. Isn't that the thing? Look at Salon teasing a little bit of information for next week. Don't let the cat out of the bag, Zalan. But it is exciting. I am looking forward to next week. I do have to say so myself. Except I'm going to be broke. I'm going to be straight up DOT broke. Garrett OMG triple critical. Yeah, listen, almost every single, no joke, almost every single event Titan that I've gotten has triple critical, and I will show you that. Which I don't mind. I really don't mind, as long as there's, I like to hopefully have a little bit of AP in there. Just because the damage is no good without being able to get past armor. So having some of that armor piercing is nice, but I pretty much get triple critical on just about everything. Rick, you maxed him faster than any other Titan. And go for most million plus defense is nice. Alright, yeah, did I already read that? You need AP on your Arvan? Yep. I've got to check to see. I don't know if any of the lightning relics have AP on it, but I'm sure I've got some other relics that do. What happened next week, Salon? Rick is saying the king of all titans, apparently. Max saying, "Okie Rick." Well, I mean, that was the teaser from the dev live stream. Is someone asked the question? I forgot who it was. I think a regular viewer. I'm trying to remember what name it was, but they said, you know, they asked, What about a King of All Titans eventually? And Matt straight up just lost his poker face. I don't know if he ever had a poker face, but he straight up lost it, and they just all started laughing, and they go, "Well, funny you should ask that question, and how interesting the timing happens to be." So it's kind of seemed like a pretty dead giveaway that we're going to see some kind of a king next week. Now, what it's going to be, well, just going to have to wait a little bit longer until maybe some more teaser info can come out. In the meantime, I'd like to go ahead and just speculate with you all. Yes, Alon, it's the release of a gaming Jaeger Titan. Nice, nice. You know what I would love to see them do? Zokuslav. I'm going to stick with Zoku there. Howdy. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Arvan's getting closer here. Almost at 7. Gonna be a boss soon. So here, how about this for an idea? What do you guys think about this? I think Dawn of Titans should totally do a player competition for a Titan design. Right? So it'll be submit your ideas for your own Titan design. And it has to, of course, fall into the category. You know, nothing new. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to make this laser beam Titan. Like, it's got to fall into, yeah, Garrett, right? Dom's good old, I don't know, maybe. No one does it quite like Dom, but, right, that was his response to this King of All Titans question on the live stream. But, so here's the idea, right? You've got to stick to the categories of earth, ice, physical, fire, lightning, you know, what there already currently is in the game. And you get to submit your own design as well as a name. And with it, so then Dawn of Titans will. All right, I'm kicking my feet up and stretching back right now. I should have done this last night, putting my feet on top of my hotel heater system here. This would have made me up. Man, I probably could have streamed for like another 4 hours and 50 minutes had I thought of putting my feet up like this yesterday. What are you going to do? So that's the idea, right? It's Titan design. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect, you know, just create a concept, because here would be the grand prize is you design this Titan. Doesn't matter how good your art is. You don't win the competition because of you have the best artfully designed Titan. You just design a Titan, give them a solid concept at least, send them a name. You design the weapon that you'd want them to carry. Yet again, it has to fall into the different classes. So it has to be Berserker, Infiltrator, Ranger, blah, blah, blah. So you do this, you submit it to DOT. What they do then is they show all of them off during one of their live streams. With the live stream, they show, one week they show kind of all of the competitors, submissions and stuff like that. And then what happens is the community gets to vote on the top, let's say 3 or 5 submissions. I mean, I think that a pretty good chunk of the DOT community would probably send in designs and ideas for Titans. So let's say we narrow it down to top 10. Nah, that's too much. Top 5. Let's stick with top 5. Those top 5 are then played on the stream, a new stream, maybe a week, 2 weeks later. And then DOT gets the final choice of what will be that win from the top 5. So like they'll talk about it in their HQ. The community picked the top 5, but DOT does get to select the final winner. I mean, you could also do it the other way around. You could do DOT will narrow down the top 5, and then the community gets to vote on who will be the number 1 winner. Now, what happens with that is because, hey, these might just be really rough designs, nothing beautiful. So the top winner gets a trip out to DOT HQ, right? Natural Motion HQ, and they get to sit down for a day and work with a DOT artist to bring their Titan to life and the whole 9 yards, right? I mean, what do you guys think about that for like a Dawn of Titans competition? So that. That's the idea. What do you guys think? So we got some votes for Beer Stan already. Okay. Everyone's voting for Beer Stan. Let's see. Garrett, if an artist type, it would be cool if they accepted drawings too. I can't draw, don't get me wrong. No, right. I mean, that's what it would be. Is it would just be, I mean, send in whatever your submission would be, whether it's just a drawing, whether you did it with Crayola crayons, paint it, make it out of clay, put together pieces of action figures. Who cares what it is? You just have to send in an idea for this submission. And then the grand prize is A, your Titan gets put into the game, but B, you actually go out to HQ and you get to work with an artist to actually bring that Titan to life. Now, of course, you've got to go in knowing that, like they'll have final say. Be like, well, I want him to have like laser cannons on his shoulders. No, it's not Robocop, right? You get to work within the parameters of things they can actually do. Blah blah blah. So, what do you guys think about that competition? Would you submit something? And if you would, which class and which race would you design for? Would you go Elethan, Unak, Mossman, Human, Viking? What would you do? Infiltrator, Champion? What would you go for? Garrett, you say send this to the devs. I will. I will. And I just like to bounce it off of you guys first. I don't want to be like, oh, this is really cool because I think it's cool. We've got 18 people on the stream. Would we at least get 18 submissions? Rick, you say, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Zalan, you're good to go whenever. I'm ready, no rush, unless you go for another 60 plus minutes. No, I'm not. I will not lie. I woke up with a streaming hangover today. That is the truth. Like the way that I was just exhausted after going to bed, and when I woke up, it seriously felt like I had a hangover. I had to pop some like Tylenol right when I woke up. Blah blah blah. So I took it chill. I slept in a little bit. Got up, went and saw Black Panther, and got some stuff done I needed to for the next couple of days of work, and back to streaming. So, Zoku, you say that would be an awesome opportunity for some people. I hope you don't mind me shortening up your name, Zokuslav, but I think it would be. I think that would be neat. That would be one unique opportunity. Not a lot of people get to do those kinds of things. Arch, you'd send in my evil Lynn. I would win, and it wouldn't even be close. Nice. Rick, you say you would do a poison or a lightning. Okay. And Zokuslav, right? You say, oh, and the C part of it is they get unlimited access to gems for 1 year. I don't know. How about this? How about not only do you get to design it, but maybe you will automatically get your own Titan? Or should they make you have to complete a soul event for it too? Huh? Huh? Brian, you say a question on the idea. Does the idea for Titan have to necessarily be strictly a resin of existing Titan molds? I wouldn't say Titan molds. I think what I would probably try to limit this to, just to maybe make it more realistic for them to even approach, is it has to fit an existing category, an existing race, an existing class. So you can't come up with, you know, lightning ninjas because ninjas don't exist. You can't come up with like I love the idea and I've tried to pitch it to them multiple times on their stream just by commenting, nothing too excessive or heavy. But I say, "Hey, let's get a smoke class and let's use the advantage that troops can be hidden from enemies. You right, the little eyeball icon. Let's make a class around that. Make a smoke spell, have a smoke troop, which would be an assassin, and make a smoke class for on only Titan. So let's just say that idea would be separate. It would have to be race and class, but it doesn't have to be a reskin. So let's just put it that way. Doesn't have to be a reskin, so you don't have to work off of a mold that they necessarily already have, but it has to fit class and race. So that's your parameters. Salon and Zay never came to relieve you. No, Zay did not. He was on stream though. He did come in eventually when he did wake up, so he showed up. But he did say he was going to work. He was on his way to work when he joined the stream at the tail end of mine. And I tried to peer pressure him into not going to work. I even gave him a really good excuse. I told him just call his boss and tell him that an eagle stole his shoes. I mean, eagles can be pretty fierce, right? So if one comes in and it walks up to you and says, "Hey, I'm taking your shoes," you're not going to argue with an eagle. So he didn't want to accept it. I don't think he thought the boss would have bought it, but I mean, it's okay. What we now know, though, Zalat, is if we do want Zayd to be able to pick up that very early shift in the morning, it will have to be on a Sunday. So that means we have to start our streams on a Saturday US time and have them roll over into Sunday morning UK time, basically. So let's see here. We got a couple comments flying on this one. So then a lightning crossbow units. Okay, okay, that's cool, Garrett. King Joshua poison and ice X skill paladin. Rick, they will be doing ninja class, but they will be the assassin class. Okay. Brain, don't get you started on the hidden icon. Now listen, I will say respectfully, I disagree that the hidden icon is a useless feature. I think it can be revamped a little bit, make it beneficial. Brain, you'd submit a few ideas. Zoku, you're laughing at the hidden troops. Can we identify skills within existing parameters too? Yeah, I mean, you can say this would be the pool. I mean, look at you guys are getting pretty in depth on this. Let's roll for this for a minute, right? We can stream for a bit more. I hope you don't mind, Zalon. Just gonna get pushed back for a few more minutes. But let's get deep into this, guys. Let's work this out, and I will legitimately pitch this idea to DOT for the community. So, Volt, can we identify skills when existing within existing parameters too? The answer to that is yes. So you get to say this is the skill pool that they will be offered. Okay. So on Rick, yeah, I guess he might be doing his not get minimum but get alliance reward and pal. I will not see. I think it must better get grinding. Well, I won't say all those things about Zayd on stream, but if that's how it works, that's how it works. So Ganja X Titan with single troop support. Zayd could have said Skolnar took his lunch money. Nice. Let's see, Garrett. Add a few Titans and modify the existing Light and Titans. Okay. Gonna make a Samurai Titan. Nice. Okay. Centurion. Nice. Gonna make a Samurai Titan. He will be a human paladin with lightning skills. Now you see, okay, that's rough around the edges. If it's a human paladin, then you're gonna have to give it human skills, physical stuff, right? So a samurai, you'd have to consider it a Viking samurai because let's just consider human and Viking are two different race groups there. Okay. Rick looks like you've got a little beef there to pick, so hopefully you get it all sorted. Let's see what other ideas. What else would you guys submit to the devs? Right? What would be your concepts? Would you start getting to work on actually doing up a sketch? Would you submit your idea via cosplay? Brian, you think new skill ideas would also be good for the concept? Spell drop like Calvarax. You know what? Hey, let's not close the parameter off. That's cool, right? That's fine. If you want to create a new skill set for your Titan, I mean, we've seen it with like the Urkon. What is it? What Urkon X and Jotun and Aurea? They each have their own skills. So yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and open that up. You could go ahead and design, but let's maybe do it Let's do it like they are, excuse me, doing it existing. Is with Jotun, right? Here's an example before I grind again here. We're out, that's okay. Let's jump over to, we'll use Jotun as an example because I've got him. So Jotun has his own unique skill, Jotun's Rage, which allows X to Imperial damage, Imperial AP here for both of those. So yeah, let's just say you can have XYZ Titan name, X skill, right? What would it be? Let's say you call your name, I don't know, um, I've got no. Let's just say your Titan's name is Jaeger, okay? So let's just say I would call it Jaeger's Rage, and I can come up with my own X skill boost for that. But you can't have 5 skills of your own. So would that maybe keep it to some parameters there? You can pitch ideas. So I think yeah, some new skill sets would be something you can offer up. Hey, Clash over Alex, yo, what's going on? Thanks for joining the stream. Clash, nice. A beginner's guide is coming soon. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. So yeah, let's say that idea is out there. How would you submit it? Would you do a video? Would you build a model of it? Would you do a sketch? Would you do you have some other kind of artistic skill that you would use to submit it? Would you paint? Would you model it, clay, Play-Doh, something like that? Would you dress up as cosplay for your Titan submission and send in pictures that way, right? Let's start thinking about this. What would be your way of pitching your idea to the devs? One way or another, it has to be something new and unique. You can't just send them a picture and be like, oh, here's a character I like from another game, book, movie, comic. This is what I want, right? You have to come up with something semi original here. Matt, I'm still waiting on my relic sorting here. Come on, let's get that rolled out, bud. Let's get that rolled out. Or is that on screens? Is that on screens plate? So here we go. Zoku, wow, you're saying a sketch with a 3D model. So you have some skills in 3D modeling. That would be pretty nice. Brain, but yeah, they would be more receptive to existing skill sets. They would be, but let's just say whatever you might make has to somewhat align within current standards. You can't be like, they're going to get 350% lightning damage because that doesn't exist. So you can have something modified, but nothing, don't go off the deep end here. What kind of weapon would you give your Titan? Now, you see, that's something where we can get a little flexible because let's take a look at Wukong here, right? Wukong got an all new weapon we have not seen in game yet. He did get a bow staff. Now, granted, he's a champion, so it's a two-handed weapon, but it's a bow staff. It's a brand new weapon. Would you give your Titan something unique like that? I'll use who said it was um, Centurion? You said the samurai. So a samurai sword would certainly be something all new for the game, right? So So Garrett, you say, so first I would like a healer Titan, an Earth Titan. Then make the Lightning unit. I'd suggest this because it's an easy skin and damage platform. Clash should say Devs has so much money. How can they ask the community to design? No, so here's the thing, Clash. I don't know if you tuned in maybe a little late. We're considering this would be a community competition. So if you want to enter the competition, you can submit your own Titan design. And if you are then voted by the community and the DOT developers the winner through a vote process online, Facebook, Twitter, whatever it might be. Narrow down the top 5. From there, narrow down to one winner. That one winner would then get flown out to HQ for the devs and spend a day actually making that Titan with their art team. Like imagine like spending a day with spending a day with Dom. I mean, I think that'd be a pretty cool reward, right? So it's more It's more of a competition, not just hey, we're out of ideas. So the clash, that's not what we're going there with the idea, Alex. It's try to make something competitive. And the reason why I think about that is I've seen on things like Twitter and whatnot, there are so many other games that are doing these competitions with their players. You know, their battle competitions or things like that. And I thought, it'd be cool if Natural Motion, Dawn of Titans did something really engaging on level with their community. I think it would do some pretty cool things, and I think a lot of people would love it. And imagine they just run that competition once a year. Give a chance for that's one new Titan per year. That's something to look forward to. People, once it happens, they're like, oh, I didn't have an idea, but now I've got one. I'll totally enter next year. I mean, I think that would be pretty cool, but I think Design a Titan would be after my purposed mods because you could make a viable Lightning Titan. Okay? So that's the idea. Should I pitch it? Should I go ahead and hit up Twitter on there and submit this idea? Hey, look at Arvan has gone over 7 now. I thought it sounded pretty cool in my own head. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? Do I still have a few more uses? What do I want to do here? All right, 6 more uses. Let's go ahead and just top off here. I will finish up this set of portal stones, and then Zalan, I'm going to be passing it off to you if you will be ready to stream, and that'll probably put us somewhere around close to an hour and a half in my stream is where we will call it. So Brian, you submit ideas. Nice. Centurion, are they going to make lightning troops? Big question mark on that one. Nobody really knows. I think, honestly, I would have to say in my gut, the answer is yes. And here's the thing, is because they gave a pretty good in-depth explanation of why new troops and things like that take so long, from the coding, the artwork, the motions, planning the damage, making sure it fits into the game. Like, they clearly put some thought into it. So I don't think it's a matter of if, I think it's just a matter of when. When will that come? That's the biggest question of all. So, Brain, you would submit ideas. I tell you, did I manage to make the morning showing? Yes, I did. I went to bed. It was, I don't remember what time, honestly. But I did get up and I saw the early showing for Black Panther. I was able to make the first showing. And then the power went out about, about an hour and a half into the movie. The area lost power. All the stores, everything like that lost power for about, it was only 10 minutes or so. But I did make it. I did see it. Brian, you would do some drawings and stuff. Let's do it that way. That's quicker. Brain, you wouldn't fly out though. You would just submit the idea. If you won, you could send. You can send a pinch artist. Let's say like a pinch hitter here. You can just say I won, but this is the person I'm sending in my place. Don't worry, Brain. I got you covered there. Volunteer for that one if you need a pinch traveler. Now the big question is, I wonder if the devs come back and watch any of these live streams at all. I know that they'll watch some of the videos that we do. I wonder if they ever come back and watch the live stream. I wonder if they will ever hear this conversation I've, basically had with myself while reading your comments. But Zalon, you're ready? Cool. Then I'm going to just finish up some of this and pass it off to you. So it's my grand idea we've got there. Zerat, yo, welcome to the stream. I'm getting ready to end here, right? And Zalon's going to be taking over. I saw Godan kind of pop back in. And he said he's got no sound at the moment. He's with family, but he does want to say that. Well, I'll just read exactly what he said. Hey, all, no sound here with family. I'll stream tonight and do a reveal of his Solgar, so keep it up. So if it'll go smoothly, then we'll go from me to Zalan, and Zalan into Godan. And if I'm extra lucky, I will get Wukong tonight and not have to do any intense grinding tomorrow after work. See how that goes. But I'm very thankful for all these baby lands out here that are helping me just go through a little bit quicker. What I'm also really excited about is the hotel lobby. Now, you hear that? That's the chocolate cupcake, those ding dong kind of things. I don't think this is an exact ding dong. This is those chocolate cupcakes with that chocolate icing. Zoku, big shout out to you, bud. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate that. But these are those chocolate cupcakes with that chocolate icing with that little white swirly on top of it. Ugh, I'm so excited to eat those. I'm waiting to eat them off stream so I don't have a mouthful of cupcake while I'm talking here, but that's what I'll be eating while I'm watching Zalan do his grinding. Zalan, give us a heads up. What are you running into for your grind? Are you going to be finishing? Are you going above and beyond? Are you going for Wukong? What can we anticipate to see on your stream, bud? Ganja, gotta fly. Thank you for joining me. Catch you next time. So we've got 22 watching now. So I'm going to encourage all 22 of you, make sure that you follow the crowd right on over to Zalan's stream. The moment I'm done, we will be jumping right over. Zalan, I've got 14 more portal stones to burn up on the stream. Alex, what are my suggestions on improving DOT? Well, oh, you know what? I got to sidetrack for just a moment, Brian. I got to come back to the hidden icon for one thing, because that's where I realized there was something I wanted to say and I couldn't remember what it was, and I just thought about it. I do. There's many things I agree in your recent video I agree with, but there's many things I also find beneficial. Excuse me. I remember back in the day when ranged troops didn't have that distance arc on them, not the red one, but just that kind of distance range. And I remember when they didn't have it, and I always used to get so pissed when my Unax wouldn't fire off their Molotovs, you know? I was like, why aren't they firing? How is that troop not in range already? And I remember getting really pissed about that stuff. And when they added it, it made me feel a lot more comfortable about my troops are firing when they're supposed to be. The red arc of the arrow, I also like that because it really kind of shows who they're targeting. Now here, I'm blending this over, Alex, into your comment. How do I recommend the improvement? Here's my combination idea for that one, following the brain suggestion. Turn those into two of the same thing. Keep the red arrow arc that shows who they're targeting, but have it be red when that enemy is out of distance, and have it turn green the moment that they are within firing distance of the enemy. So this way you could eliminate all those white lines on the ground and only just have that arc. Red means they're not able to fire. Green means they are ready to fire or capable of firing. So that would be maybe like one suggestion off of that. The hidden eyeball icon, I think that actually needs to become more of a prominent feature. I think that when that eyeball icon is there, that troop should be completely removed from the screen as far as what the enemy can find. Because when they see your enemy, and let's say if I cut them, let's just do this, right? If I cut them all, I don't know if they'll go into the trees. Let's just say I go ahead and send them all into the trees. The moment that they disappear, that enemy, I don't think they're going to do it on this map here. That's okay. So the moment they go into those trees, that enemy should not realize that my troop is there whatsoever, allowing them to do a lot more strategic flanking, rear attacks, things like that. So I like that icon because when I see it on my enemy troop, that helps me realize that my troops might ignore it and it might be able to get past maybe my meat shields or things like that. I'd like to see that feature enhanced, maybe not just dropped. So that would be a recommendation. Is I'd like to see more of that kind of smoke screen feature added to the game. Now, on a big scale, Alex, I would love to eventually see player versus player, but within the immediate future, 3 years, let's just call that the immediate future. There's no way we're going to see player versus player with on our device, just because so much of Dawn of Titans is run through your device that it'd be very difficult to do live action player versus player. Now, what I would love to see is I would love to see, and this may not necessarily be an improvement to the game, but maybe an improvement to the community. I would love to see Dawn of Titans Natural Motion do like an annual competition, do a big competition where people put together teams and let it be on them. Natural Motion doesn't have to pay for people to fly out or anything like that, but if you could do this in-game competition, maybe they will do it like these other. I don't play any other of these types of games, so I don't know. Like I think Clash Over Clans does something like this and whatnot, where they have these competitions where these teams then come out, they meet at basically a battle arena, and they do a competition on the game. And then there's a winner. Just like there would be like a world champion and do that once a year. I think that would be really, really engaging for the DOT community. And you could do it on the big scale where people fight in game in order to earn the trip out to this or battle arena. Or if teams want to compete, they just fly themselves out there. Do it on any level of scale that you want. But I think some type of large community event like that would be really cool. Other things like that, let me see, some big scale things. I definitely want to see classes and titans expand. I don't think it would be unreasonable to say that once a year we should be introduced to a brand new either class or a brand new race. Doesn't have to be both, but one of each, I think each year should be released. So, Alex, your obvious opinion is the free to play player base is too small and make it impossible to meet the requirements of big clans. No spending, no competition, no fun. Supercell games allow free to play just to give an advantage to payers. That would be one thing, I guess, Alex, where maybe I don't necessarily see the exact alignment there, just because I am free to play, and I think that I can compete at a pretty decent level here. We're not in the very top, and I don't think someone who goes free to play should be a top pinnacle player. Like I don't think free to play should ever have the expectations to reach League of Gods. That's not designed for free to play. I don't think the Legends League itself is where a free to play player should end up. Free to play, I think you should struggle and have a challenge in Masters. You should seem beat to hell in Legends if you go up there. I think you should be able to have a strong competition in Champion, which is where we are. We've got a good team of mix between some spenders, moderate spenders, and a lot of free to play. And we compete in Champion. We enjoy it here. We are not winning this league season over season. We're always top 5, but that's competing for us. Like we are making sure we are putting in our VP to get that top 5. If we took time off, if we chilled, we will drop out of top 5. So that's where I would say I might not necessarily see the alignment in the whole free to play. A game that you don't pay to download shouldn't give you everything for free. So competition wise, I think free to play should feel challenged in Champion. And then when you go down from there, it progressively gets easier for you. So that's kind of where I would say. So I personally, not saying your idea isn't valid, but I personally don't see a strong barrier for free to play players. I think it's extremely reasonable. The difference is you just have to be able to put in time. So that's the difference. Let's see. What else we got? The brain. You like the potential for it, but I think it's in its current form, it's falling short. So I think that's back to a little bit of those ideas that I was pitching and talking about. So um, yeah, again, I like the potential for it, but currently, yeah, it's not ideal. Rick, Clash are 100% free to play, no gems, spawn, no pulls, nothing. Just grind hard. My Castle and Titans are on par, on higher than pay players. See, I think pay players should have the advantage. I mean, let's put it out there. This is my own opinion. You don't have to like it, agree with it, anything like that. And this is to anybody. I think free to play players should have the advantage here. Sorry, pay. I cannot say this. Pay to play players should have the advantage. They they're literally financing the game so free to play can play it. I never want to have more than what a person that pays for it gets. You've literally paid for it, and everyone who pays in this game is financing this game for me to play. And for that, I thank you. All right, I am out of Portal Stones. Let me finish up with some comments here, and we're going to pass it off to Zalan. Yakface Club, yo, what's going on? Zoku, you're free to play as well. Brian, you say now you're talking. Good, cool. Appreciate the support. Um, first place in champion was 4-star back in the day. You know, I don't really remember. It's 3-star now. You know, champion top 5 gets 3-star, and that's cool for us. You know, that's where we compete. That's our right mix. What? Never go to Legends. I'm total free to play, and I always crush in Legend League. Now, let me put that in perspective, Rick, and I'll just close this off on that one. It's not that you should never be there. You shouldn't jump in there when you're a month into the game. You should have to fight your way up there. That's what I'm saying. Let me not say the word never. You should have to fight your way up there, and when you're there, when you've leveled up, yeah, compete all the way. Cool, cool, cool. Got to get going, Alex. No, I appreciate it. You know, I think it's a discussion, definitely not an argument, but it is. It's always interesting to get different people's perspectives to kind of see what goes on. Brian, yes, paid players should have the biggest advantage. National, email me with your Lunar deal purchase receipt. That's for sure. Pay to players should have the advantage. Zoku, what do we got here? Watch live. Zalan is going live. So, guys, I'm going to close this off. Zalan, you are starting, so transition can happen. Yep, I'm going to pass it off. So here we go. Just closing this off. Where are we at now? I finally got over my 1 million VP. In the event, I have 14,928, so 72 away from my next reward. That means I am going to be aiming to get... I got my epic token. Oop. I got my gems now. We'll go ahead and collect those. I'm on my way to the Mask of the Dragon. I will be continuing the grind tonight over on the line stream. So again, for everyone that's watching, thank you for tuning in for this hour-and-a-half stream. Again, I'm only going to ask, please make sure that you drop the subscription, drop the like, ring the bell. You could always check out my Streamlabs link down there in the comments area of the, or info area of the video. Make sure you head on over to Zalan's video. I expect to see all 20 of you over on Zalan's video. That's where I am heading now. Yet again, guys, I am gaming Jaeger. Just one last FYI, there we go. My audio cut out for a minute. I'm with the Sanctuary Alliances down in the Champion League. You can always hit me up online, DOT Fandrel, Twitter at Jaeger the Gamer, Instagram, Gaming Jaeger. Of course, this was part 2 of the Lunar Festival live stream going on. Zalan's coming up next. I am Gaming Jaeger, and I'm out.